exciting for everybody.
Wayne, I just always wonder, who's your favorite black athlete of all time?
Grant Fuhr.
Well, that was Sir Charles Barkley's grand entrance this afternoon to the NHL's press conference to announce the top team ever, which of course was the Edmonton Oilers. You couldn't have been surprised by Wayne Gretzky's answer to your question.
Well, I'm surprised at his age he was able to come up and answer that quick, because obviously we know Grant, who's amazing, but you know, Wayne's no spring chicken. So I was surprised at his age he was able to think that fast.
Yeah, he's still pretty sharp. Charles, you make your living from basketball, but you're not afraid to express your love for the Stanley Cup Playoffs. What is it about the postseason that fascinates you so much?
Well, number one, you have no idea who's going to win. There's not a single person who thought the Nashville Predators were going to be playing for the Stanley Cup Championship. I love that ability, like when the regular season ends, anybody has a chance. And also, out of all the things in sports, basketball, baseball, football, sudden death in hockey is the most exciting thing in sports, plain and simple.
Wasn't that long ago on the NBA on TNT that you said, following an NBA blowout, thank God for the Stanley Cup Playoffs, because that's what I'll be watching from now on instead of these blowouts. How closely have you followed these playoffs?
You know, they kind of mirror each other. So when I'm in my regular studio job, I have two hockey games going on at the same time. So I've watched, the playoffs actually start pretty much the same time. So I've watched, going back, the Nashville Predators, when they won the first game against the Blackhawks, I'm like, that's a nice little win. Then they win game two, then they sweep the Blackhawks. So I've actually watched pretty much every single game in the Stanley Cup playoffs, and it's been amazing.
Quickly, this is your first experience, the live game at Bridgestone Arena. Yes. What do you think of it?
Jeremy Roenick said to me, he said, you got to come to Nashville. It's the greatest thing I've seen as far as home ice advantage. I've had a blast. Everybody in Nashville has been fantastic, and thank you for having me on.
Perfect. Great to have you on the program. Good seeing you. Thanks, Charles, for your time, and thanks for your endorsement of the Stanley Cup Playoffs.
I'm loving it. Shout out to my girl, Chris Simpson, too. She's my favorite person in Canada.
All right. Thanks, Charles. There's Charles Barkley. It's Nashville 3, Pittsburgh 1, heading for the third period.